everybody. Happy Friday. Michael LaFido coming to you live from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, where I went to college. So we're going to hear some beautiful bird sounds behind us. I wanted to get this week's live stream out. We just had an amazing week. We were down in Orlando for a big conference for eXp Realty, and we presented down there and had some really great feedback, and people were anxious to jump on our live stream. So I wanted to continue it. Different time this week, of course, and different location. We are coming to you from Marquette, Michigan, up here by Lake Superior. So just taking in all the sounds. This is where I went to college. So this week we want to cover some topics, all things real estate related on Luxury Fridays. So if you are watching this and you are a broker, a real estate agent, or you're a consumer, you just own a house and you're not even in the market to buy or sell, and you just want to ask a question about the market, what's going on with interest rates, feel free to shoot me a comment. Type in the comment section, whether you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever the platform is. Shoot me a comment, a question in the comment section, and we'll make sure we get it answered. Again, Luxury Fridays is brought to you for you, the consumer, you, the real estate broker. We're trying to raise the bar in the industry and answer any questions that you have, real estate related, luxury related, non-luxury related. Again, I'm your host, Michael LaFido. I'm the author of the book, Luxury Listing Specialist, and I'm the founder of the Lux designation. And we run a top team in the Chicagoland market. We help both buyers and sellers, all price points, big or small. We'll help you out. You're watching Luxury Fridays here. So we'd love to type in your comment if you're watching this. Let us know where you're watching, and type in your questions in the comment sections. But again, you guys can ask me anything. Just type in your questions, and we'll make sure we get those answered for you. All right, a couple things that I want to start off. First off, we talked about it a little bit last week, but in a cooling market and in many markets, we are seeing days on the market increase. So for homes that are on the market for sale, we're seeing days on the market increase. We're seeing more price changes. Interest rates came down a little bit this week. They're under 6% again, so they're still very great, very good. They're historically at a great percentage. Again, over the last 5 decades, where rates are today, we are still under the average for 4 out of the 5 last decades. From 1970s, the 1980s were the highest average. I think on average was a little over 12%. Then the 90s, the average was in the 8s. In the 2000s, the average was in the mid 6s. In the 2010 to 2020, that was the best decade ever for interest rates. They were on average in the upper 4s. So we are still, historically speaking, doing a great job. Interest rates, never a better time, I think, to still buy or sell a home. So again, depending on which part of the country you're in, that could be a little bit different. But in the Chicagoland market, there's still a shortage of good properties to choose from. I literally put the house I grew up in, the house across the street. It's a great reminder for those of you that are watching. Just take the time. So I got the scoop that they might be selling. I put a handwritten note in their mailbox. They called me and said, "Man, we kind of forgot you were in real estate. So thanks for calling. Yeah, we are thinking about selling." And we put their home on the market for $429,000. We have multiple offers, and we're under contract above asking price. So that's a good reminder to you that are watching, real estate agents, that the old handwritten notes, staying in contact with your database, your sphere. These neighbors, they weren't even in my database. They weren't even in my sphere. It was just word of mouth. I heard that they were selling, and so I did a handwritten note, and they responded. And knock on wood, that will be a healthy paycheck when that closes. And that was all because I put myself out there. I wrote a note knowing that they probably wouldn't respond or say they're not interested or they have a realtor, but I wanted to at least be in the discussion and remind them that I am in real estate. And they did respond and they hired me. So you just don't know. And that's just a good reminder. All right, so interest rates they're really healthy right now. We are going into the last week of June. It's hard to believe a week from today will be July 1st. So that means we're going into the third quarter, which means we are halfway through the calendar year in 2022. So I'm not sure how you are doing with your goals. You should be 50% of your goals or even better at this point. So it's important that you relook at them and you go back to some of the basics, the fundamentals, the blocking, the tackling, the door knocking might not be your thing. So you have to go to your database, handwritten notes, calling them, shooting them a text, maybe stop by, maybe offer to meet them out for coffee. Touching your past clients and your current clients and your best referring sources are going to be key in a cooling market, are going to be key to attract more referrals. So don't assume they'll call you. Don't make those assumptions. I call it repetitive engagement. Repetitive engagement is you want to be top of mind awareness to your database. And the way you do that is through communicating with them, touching them. When I say touching them, that might be physical newsletters. You're sending physical newsletters. That might be digital newsletters. As I mentioned, that might be content marketing through a vlog, an educational video. Could be reaching out, phone calls. We just had Father's Day last Sunday, so I reached out to a lot of my people in my database that are fathers and wish them a happy Father's Day. Could be with 4th of July coming up, a good excuse might be reaching out to them to wish them a 4th of July, happy 4th of July. 4th of July is my favorite holiday. So that's a good reason for me to reach out to some of them as well. So just a reminder on that. I also want to just remind you on one other thing here that we have. I'm going to show you our blog, and we just released a new episode that I think you'd be interested in. And let me show you this here. Again, it's a topic that some of you understand, some of you don't, and that's again leveraging other people in your database. I'm going to lose you for a split second. Actually, a window. Let me see. All right, give me a second here as I'm pulling this up here. I'm trying to, there we go. Window. All right, so here we go. So this is our blog, and again, our most recent educational video was on leveraging other people's properties. So just a reminder, if you're an agent and you don't have those listings or you don't have the track record, maybe you're a newer agent or you're elevating your price point and you haven't sold any high-end or luxury properties, you can leverage other people's properties with their permission, of course. So if somebody in your office lists a big home or sells a big home, get their permission and post about it, talk about it. Maybe somebody in your office is hosting a broker open, or somebody outside of your office is hosting a broker open, and you attend. Get their permission, of course, but post about it. Maybe do a live stream, a Facebook Live. Host an open house at somebody else's listing. This weekend, we just put a new home on the market for $470,000. It was a buddy of mine growing up, and I stayed in communication. It was his parents' house, and I have a team member that's going to host an open house on Sunday. So again, leveraging other people's time, and in your case, you could be leveraging other people's properties if you don't have your own. So that's something I encourage you to watch this video on OPP, leveraging other people's properties. Another recent video that we created is there such thing as a language of luxury? In other words, have you been taught to say a certain thing or don't say this? I'm not a big advocate of that. I believe you need to come natural, you need to speak, and that's really important. I did a training earlier this year outside of San Antonio, and we toured a $17 million mansion, part of our designation tour. And at that mansion tour, the listing agent was there, and we recorded the interactions I had with her. She wasn't expecting it. We didn't prepare. We didn't script anything. But I asked her a series of questions. In other words, hey, $17 million, is that your suggested asking price? Is that her asking price? And then ultimately, I didn't realize it, but the owner was there at the tour. And so I had some questions for the owner, and I asked, how did you come up with hiring this agent? Did you interview a series of agents? What was important to you in the interview process? And I asked the owner, again, they weren't expecting me to even ask them any questions, but I asked, did your agent's terminology, did their language affect your decision-making process when you hired someone? In other words, did she say this instead of this, or how polished she was? She said that was not a factor at all. She goes, what I did do is I did some research. So for me, what was important, she said, what was important to me was how they talked. What did they say? What didn't they say? So that was something that I thought was really important. And I want to share that with you, is the language of luxury, because I had a husband and wife team, seasoned veteran agents, in their 60s, been licensed for 30 plus years, Remax husband and wife team. And they said that that was one thing that they thought my training would cover more language, say this instead of that. And so I, turned to them, so to speak, during that part of the training, part of the interview process of the $17 million tour. And I just wanted to remind Dave and them, like, hey, you need to be your authentic self when you're communicating with somebody. And this way, you don't overthink things. Again, hey, my name is Michael Afito. Just a reminder, if you're watching, whether you're on LinkedIn, you're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, leave us a question in the comment section, or let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to know where you're watching from, and we can answer any questions you have by literally just typing them in the comment section. And I can also invite you on, if you want to come on. I'm going to type in the comment section right now. I can invite you on camera. If you want to come on camera, literally you just click on the link, whether you're on an Android or an iPhone or on a desktop, you can literally click on this link that I just typed in the comment section, and I'll bring you on camera. We're coming to you live from my alma mater. I went to college and played college football at Northern Michigan University up in Marquette, Michigan. It's gorgeous up here. It's on Lake Superior. It's a beautiful country up here. I'm going mountain biking later today with some college teammates, and we're up here for a memorial and a golf outing. And I wanted to come to you still on our Luxury Fridays. We're a different time today. Normally we're on at 11 Central. We're at 9:30. Right now it's 9:45 a.m. Central, but I wanted to come to you live still and bring content to you. All things real estate related, whether you're a consumer, buying a home, selling a home, need a second opinion on something. Again, I was up here with my good friend Jason McGlone, and he's a financial advisor, and he had some questions. We were talking real estate on the way up here. And again, even if you're just a consumer and you want to know how's the market, or you had a question about something, this would be the time to ask it. Again, if you're watching this on replay, we have other Luxury Fridays on replay. Literally go to my YouTube channel, and if you go to Marketing Luxury Group on YouTube, you will see that. So I'm going to real quick, I'm going to pull up that so you guys can know right where to go. And I'm going to go to Luxury Fridays. Again, you see that scrolling. If you go to luxuryfridays.com, you will see this. Let me pull this up. If you go to luxuryfridays.com, I'm going to share with you what you will see on your I'm going to stop screen. Hold on for a second. There we go. I'm going to share a new screen. So give me a second here as I pull up what you will see on Luxury Fridays. Here we go. So if you go to luxuryfridays.com, this is what you're going to see here. You're going to see, and I'm going to remove this. On Luxury Fridays, you're going to see always at the top tab is always going to be the live stream for that week. So right now it says Luxury Fridays live on YouTube, June 24th, and I got the time on there. So next week will be next Friday will be July 1st. We are going to be going down to the Smoky Mountains. We're going to be traveling down to Tennessee, my family and I. So depending on when we leave, we might do Luxury Fridays next Thursday, but you will always see that week's live stream. If you tune in, by midweek, you always see the upcoming link. But better yet, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, this second link, then you will be notified whenever we plan to go live. Sometimes we'll do a blog where we're interviewing. Next Wednesday, we're interviewing somebody that helps run the LGBTQ Alliance, which is an amazing association. I recommend you become an ally. It's still legal to discriminate in the LGBTQ real estate in the LGBT community in 27 states. It's sad, and we need to change that. And so I'm a member of the LGBTQ Alliance. I'm what you call an ally, and we're going to be bringing on a guest next week on our podcast, but we will be streaming it live on this platform. And so if you subscribe to my channel, Marketing Luxury Group, you won't miss other live streams. So I recommend that. So if you go to Luxury Fridays, you'll be redirected to this site here. So I just wanted to share that with you. Okay. So any questions for me? I wanted to pull it back in. I'm shooting this live from Marquette, Michigan, in the Upper Peninsula. You hear the birds chirping. It's absolutely gorgeous up here. We're going mountain biking later today. We're at a golf outing tomorrow, and we're excited. So any real estate related questions? And then we are showing a client a $13.9 million property this weekend, a $7 million property, and a 3.2. So we are in the trenches, and that's one of the things that makes us a little bit different. We're not one of these trainers, speakers, authors that's been there, done that. We are still in the trenches, overcoming objections, just like you. Again, my name is Michael Afito, and please type in your question to us. Let us know what platform you're watching it on. I got some people from Arizona commenting, which is great. We are coming to you earlier than normal on this Friday. Again, that's all right. Some people are morning people, and they probably like it. Let me share with you one other resource while I got you. All right. One other resource for my real estate agent friends out there. On your website, you should have, I'm going to hit the end screen. Stop sharing. There we go. I'm stopping that. And I'm entering this. So give me a second. On your own personal website, you should have educational content that will drive people there. It helps with SEO. It also makes things relevant. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that we do on our website, which is just luxchicagolandhomes.com, luxchicagolandhomes.com. If you go there, this is what you'll see. You'll see above the fold. So in other words, before anybody scrolls down, I have video. It's a way to differentiate. But my tabs are up top. I got about, our properties, home search, neighborhoods, video gallery, contact us, press and media, and blog. And we also have these three little buttons over here where there's a bunch of options as well. So one of the things I want to share with you is our video gallery. So we do a lot with videos. One of the things that I think separates us from the competition is we do a lot of educational videos, but we also do property videos. So this is an amazing home that we're selling in Geneva, Illinois for $1.8 million. This is the Empire Mansion. In this video, I did a narrative video. So I want to share with you this video. This was a narrative video. In this video, I was actually interviewed, and I do an intro and an outro, and I talk a little bit throughout the video. So we do a quick highlight of the outside, and then Boom.
Hi, it's Michael LaFido from Lux Properties and eXp Realty, and we're standing at this amazing property behind me that we represent that was built by Patrick Murphy. It features 6 bedrooms, 6.2 baths. It's just over 9,900 square feet. It features 5 levels of living, including an amazing indoor sports court. So why don't we go take a look inside?
So this is an example of how you can create a video where you are front and center of it. I got my friend Jason here. Jason on my live stream. Jason, I wanted to show him this. So Jason, as we're doing this live stream, I'm screen sharing, like could be your blog. So I was just showing people on our website. Here's me down here. I can stop screen sharing right here, but I can control what's going on the ticker here by the banners. I can type in here, like there. I just typed that in. That was a banner I have in there. So it's all branded, and I'm streaming this live right now to 4 Facebook groups, my LinkedIn, my YouTube, and my Twitter. I'm broadcasting this live, and I'm teaching Jason, my good friend, he's a financial advisor, this platform as he's thinking about doing the same thing. Jason is a financial advisor, and Jason wants to continue to bring content to his database, questions that commonly get asked. And that's what you should be doing as well as a real estate agent. You want to differentiate yourself and be valuable and bring content to your database, commonly asked questions. Like last week, if you recall, the Federal Reserve met and they agreed to raise interest rates by 0.75, but that was for short-term loans like home equity lines of credit, credit card, car loans. That was not for mortgages. So there's a big difference there. But I had to educate a bunch of real estate agents because they thought mortgage interest rates were going up 0.75%. And actually, they've decreased over the last week. You going for a run?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take my bikes off.
Oh, nice. Yeah, like I said, we're going mountain biking later. We're excited about it. I'm up here in Marquette, Michigan. Luxury Fridays coming to you live from the Upper Peninsula where I went to college. It's gorgeous up here. That's why you hear these birds chirping. A little bit different location. We're on the set here at my college teammates Matt's house, having a morning coffee on the back deck, hearing the birds chirp. It's beautiful up here. Lake Superior, Marquette, Michigan, Northern Michigan University. So if you guys have a question, please type it in the comments section. And we are coming to you from a different location today. A gorgeous home my friend has. They just built a great garage and just a cool setting. So again, those of you that are just tuning in, my name is Michael LaFido. We are coming to you at a different time this week. Please type in your questions in the comments section. No matter where you're watching this platform I'm on is custom, it's unique, it's amazing. So if you type in a comment or question to me on LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or one of the Facebook pages, I will receive it. If you're watching a replay of this, shoot me a note, shoot me an email. My email is michael@marketingluxurygroup.com, michael@marketingluxurygroup.com. I'm typing it in right now. And if you send me an email, my assistant will get it or I'll get it. And that's my email right there. It's just michael@marketingluxurygroup.com. And we will get it. And literally we'll get back to you. That the fastest way to probably get a hold of us is email or give me a call or shoot me a text or private message me if we're connected on a social media platform. Again, my name is Michael LaFido. I run a top luxury team in Chicagoland, and we're excited to be showing some beautiful homes this weekend to a buyer. We work with buyers, we work with sellers, and we sell all homes, cute or small. We sell them all. Let me go back to our website here. I was just showing you some videos, but if you go to our properties tab and you go to our current properties, these are properties that we currently represent. And you'll see there's the Empire Mansion. That was Architectural Digest most beautiful home for sale. You'll see an amazing home in Naperville we represent. So that is, these are properties. This house here is 4 houses away from Michael Jordan's home. The Chicago Tribune just did a nice write-up on it, which was pretty cool. So we represent some pretty cool homes, but I want to share with you some other homes that we represent. We represent some, properties down in the city that are cute and small, a little $200,000 one bedroom unit. Again, we help all clients, whether they be suburbs, whether they be city, we can help them. But one of the things I wanted to share with you is content marketing. So as a real estate agent, you want to continue to bring content to your database. So one of the ways you can do that is educate the consumers. So I created a video for buyers and sellers recently. And one of those videos was, how do we verify if a buyer is qualified? So for a lot of our multi-million dollar plus properties, we require proof of funds. And so how do we verify if they're qualified? I share in this video. So if you go to our vlog on our home selling website, Lux Chicagoland Homes, I go into that topic. I also, in this video, the next video, I talk about if a home's under contract, what do we do at that phase? What should a seller do in the under contract phase? And we have other videos if you scroll down. So just sharing with you educational videos. So that's something you might consider on your website to highlight neighborhoods. So on our website, we highlight neighborhoods and they can search homes. So there's Chicago, there's West Suburban, there's North Suburbs, there's Gold Coast, there's Winnetka, there's Wheaton, there's Hinsdale, Barrington. But if you typed in and you clicked on the West Suburban towns and you explore and you hit that Explore tab, literally you have all those towns right there. And if you typed in Glen Ellen, Illinois, for example, or Naperville, let's type in Naperville. What happens when you go to Naperville? You'll see an overview of Naperville, and then you can view homes for sale in Naperville. And we have it where you can view the highest priced property homes in Naperville all the way down to lowest priced homes in Naperville, Illinois. And that's how we've had it set up very nicely on our website. So I wanted to make sure I shared that with you as well. Again, shoot me an email, Michael at Marketing Luxury Group, if you guys have any questions there. And again, we're going to have a little bit of a shorter Luxury Fridays today. I don't have a guest this week. And if you have a question, type them in the comment section. I'd be happy to answer them. Otherwise, we will wrap things up here in a few minutes. Again, you want to bring value to your database. If you have listings that aren't selling, agents, as days on the market increase, as price changes increase across the country, if you have listings that are not selling, you need to do what I call a fresh eyes analysis on your listings. You need to have other top producing agents in your office, outside your office, locally, take a look at your listings, give it a SWOT analysis, and they can share with you what they think the strengths are and how you position the home with the photos and the description. What do they think weaknesses are? You got to have thick skin here. Maybe they poke holes in your listing. Oh, you should have a photo of this, or you're showing too much here. What are some opportunities you can do to strengthen that listing? And maybe there's new listings on the market that are threats. So that's called a SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis. And you need to be able to do a SWOT analysis on your listings. But you got to have others do a SWOT analysis, a fresh eyes analysis on your listings, because you won't be able to identify weaknesses as much as somebody else can. So have consumers and have friends, but have other top producing real estate agents do a fresh eyes analysis on some of your listings that aren't getting showings, aren't getting offers. And that's really important to do. And you might have to hit the reset button and cancel and relist the home with new photos, new description. And that's what I'd recommend for you if you have some of these properties that aren't selling and are not getting the showings and the activities that they deserve. Again, my name is Michael Lafito. I hope this is helpful to you. I'll look for comments or questions. And if we don't have any, I'm not going to keep you on this Friday. But I will tell you, tune in next week. We'll have another Luxury Fridays, and make sure you check out previous episodes. And don't forget to check out our podcast. We're coming on almost episode 200. Okay, if you go to luxurylistingpodcast.com, you can listen to other episodes, and we're always looking for more guests. But if you go to luxurylistingpodcast.com, luxurylistingpodcast.com, you can take a listen to other podcasts. Again, we're coming up on episode 200. We're always looking for more guests. So if you guys know somebody that would be a great guest, or you want to be a guest, shoot me a note, as we're always looking to bring on agents from all walk of life, current luxury agents, aspiring luxury agents, and that's just on luxurypodcast.com, luxurylistingpodcast.com. Again, my name is Michael Afito. I appreciate you guys' time today on this Friday. There's a lot of things being released. It's a very beautiful day up here in Marquette, Michigan, home of Northern Michigan University. I'm going to go for the day. A different time, maybe next week. We're typically at noon Eastern, 11 Central. Until next time, guys, continue to build others up, whether they vote the same way as you, whether they vote differently on certain topics. Love is love. Love isn't just love, whether somebody believes the same way you do, whether it be on a controversial topic, whether it be on the vaccine, whether it be on Roe versus Wade. Love is love. Keep building others up. And again, we need to come together during these controversial times. I hope this was helpful to you. Until next time, we'll see you next week on Luxury Fridays. My name is Michael Afito, and go make somebody else's day. Take care.